I want to talk to you guys today about the OSight X red dot. Now, I want you to go into this without any biases. If you do come in biased, you might actually miss out on a really innovative product, and this thing has a ton of features that no other red dot has. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the box. Honestly, this is super high quality. The packaging reminds me of like a high-end phone, and it comes with so many accessories. Just an example are these screws. Take a look at these. They have foam inserts for each individual screw. It is crazy the amount of design that went into every aspect of this product. It's actually very, very, very polished. Even the included USB adapter, very high quality. Honestly, everything about this and all of the accessories are pretty incredible. But here is really the coolest thing about this optic. Obviously, the optic itself, huge window. We'll go into major details about that really soon here. But what really makes OSight unique is its charging system. Let's take a look at the charger itself here. You can see that basically it's a box with a USB-C adapter in the back. And it's actually really cool. I'm excited to show you guys. It's magnetic. It just kind of floats right in there with the actual optic itself. The actual unit is really high quality, and it has this charging indicator on top. I was actually a little nervous because I couldn't turn the dot on when I first got it. It's because it was drained when I got it. It's actually a patent pending design, but the charger actually works extremely quick, and I was up and running in absolutely no time. The optic itself has a huge window, and it has curved glass on the front, which helps with parallax. It also has a really high quality coating, which makes the actual dot look extremely crisp while also preventing glare in sunny areas. And speaking of which, the optic has a light sensor, and this is one of the most overlooked features of the optic. Usually light sensors aren't implemented very well. This one is extremely responsive to changing lighting conditions, and it's very quick. It also has a multi-reticle system, very much like a hollow sun in that sense, but the reticle is a little bit different. 3 MOA dot and 32 MOA circle, as well just the 3 MOA dot, as well as an open circle reticle. Now, the parallax on the optic is what I really want to go for, and what's interesting about this one is even though it has such a huge lens, the parallax is actually quite good. It isn't totally parallax free. You can see that when you get to the edges it is a little bit off, and mind you, that's a 32 MOA circle, so it's about 16 MOA in either direction. If you're going to mount this on some type of rifle or something like that, I don't know why you would mount a pistol optic on a rifle. That might be a problem for you. But for pistol ranges, it's really no issue at all, and it's actually quite good considering that it's a pistol optic. It would also make a great optic for a pistol caliber carbine or a chassis system. Now, budget red dots typically can have rough turrets or turrets that aren't very good at all. This one has very audible clicks, and that makes me think that it's probably going to hold zero. The turrets feel great. The actual engraving is really nice on the optic itself. The only issue is I had a tiny little ding on the optic that was sent to me, but it was so small, and honestly, as soon as this thing goes through Open Gym, it's going to be looking pretty rough. But overall, really nice looking optic. It also has the little X here in the side for the OSight X, and that looks great. The optic pretty much came zeroed from the factory. I was surprised. It was pretty much in line with exactly where my irons are, which I had co-witnessed originally with my other optic, and they're already co-witnessed on this. I expect it will probably be spot on almost entirely when I first take it out. Now, the deck of the optic is actually low enough that I can actually still use my irons just above as backups with the actual optic, and that is huge. The optic can also be charged while it's in its holster, which is a really big deal. You can see here that it's now fully charged, and it does charge very quickly. It also includes a low battery indicator light, which lights up with the status of the battery whenever you press one of the buttons. As far as holster compatibility goes, this fits in perfectly with my Safariland ALS holster. That's a huge deal if you need to run this on an LEO duty gun. And speaking of LEO contexts, you probably want to know how well does this do with a flashlight, especially with the automatic light sensor. So let's go ahead and test that now. Now, of course, the thing that everybody is wondering, will it actually hold zero? And that is ultimately the question at the end of the day. All of the bells and whistles are really cool on this thing, but it's not worth much if it isn't able to perform when you need it to perform. So we're going to be testing that very thoroughly as the round count goes up. If this video was helpful to you, please hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it, and we can use all the support we can get. We love you guys. Have a great day.